Hello, welcome to Alchemize Yourself Tarot. If you're thinking about a particular person, what are they hiding from you? Could be that they're avoiding some sort of conflict, or they're trying to move on from something, right? This person could be doing something very unexpected. Maybe they unexpectedly left or ended the connection, unexpectedly moved towards something else, made new plans. They're definitely, with the Six of Swords, trying to move on or move in a new direction possibly. And this may be making you feel confused, or it may have came out of nowhere. But what are your person's true feelings at this time in regards to you or this connection? What are their true feelings in regards to you at this time? Ooh, Two of Wands in the reverse. They could be not necessarily planning on moving things forward at this time. And with the Six of Swords showing up, it could be that they're needing to leave behind something else. But as of now, this person's not really planning on moving anything forward. They're not necessarily taking action. They may be really indecisive about a plan of action. They don't know what they want. So your intuition is knowing that something's off. This person could have pulled back their energy suddenly, or they're not moving anything forward or making any plans with you. It's because they don't really know. They're not really sure about what they're wanting to do in regards to you, or maybe even in their life in general. Things could just really be up in the air at this time. What are they showing you though? What are they showing you? It looks like maybe you're already coming here thinking, what's going on with this person? Why are they behaving a certain way? But what are they showing you? What are they showing you? Because sometimes we just have to take people's lack of action as a signal or a sign to pull back our energy, right? We can't continue to feed into something. And sometimes people don't want to just blatantly right out tell us that. They could be, really confusing, or you just want to know, you're just curious. But what they're showing you, conflict. You could feel like this person has some drama going on, or they could end up being a problem or a drama of some sort. This person's caught up in something else, and they're not able to make an offer because there's a lot of interference, whether on your side or not. That they're showing you that they're resisting, that they're distracted with something. So they may have put their guard up, or showed some resistance or pushed you away. Well, this is why. Something's going on with this person, and they're not in a place to actually make an offer. What are they actually hiding about this drama or their interference? Or it could be like this person's not necessarily ready to fight for the connection or deal with. They're not wanting to deal with any drama. It could be that they don't want to make an offer to you because they're already engaged elsewhere too. What are they hiding here? So they're already showing you that they may have even expressed that they were going through something right now, some sort of conflict or challenge. So it's definitely not a time to have or place a lot of expectations on this person. What are they hiding? Ooh, they could be wanting to date other people, right? You may feel like, okay, there's other people in the picture. This person's dating other people. They have you in conflict or competition with somebody else. So you're already sensing, hey, this person may have other people. Maybe they're just wanting to date. Could be that they've already maybe started something with somebody else. And then it's like they just pull back all their energy. They just kind of drop to the ball. Sometimes Two of Wands in the reverse looks like somebody, you have the world, the globe there. It's like they're dropping the ball because they're avoiding getting you or having you involved with something else they're dealing with. They may have reconciled with somebody else and you're unaware of that, or they don't want you to be aware of that. But why are they hiding this? Why do they not want to just be upfront about it? You know, if somebody's wanting to date other people or not move anything forward, why would they hide that from you? Why would they hide? Because they're wanting to take their time. They haven't really made a decision about this yet. So they could be seeing other people, but it's like they're wanting to take things really slow. Maybe they haven't fully solidified something else or fully made a decision regarding it. Or they're wanting to, you know, maybe keep you as an option, like keep you on the back burner. Sometimes I could see that with the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse, somebody that's slow walking something, keeping it waiting, not necessarily moving something forward because they're, you know, engaged elsewhere. But they would hide it from you because it's like, okay, well, you could be the other option. And their next move is Four of Cups. It could be that they kind of go cold on you or they detach. They could even have friends or family that interfere. It's like they're distracted. And what they're going to end up doing is kind of crossing their arms. They may actually reject you or push you away. It definitely feels like their focus is being redirected, that Three of Cups. It's like they're focused over there, so they could end up going really cold and distant on you. They may even be assuming this about you, too. You know, sometimes people withdraw or hold back if they sense that you're seeing other people or dating other people, or that you're not necessarily ready to move something forward, or that that the plans or interference seem sticky. It could be that they just kind of go, you know, dip out or go cold on you. And kind of looks like this connection could feel like a dead end right now. And you have to go with your intuition, your gut. You know, it's not just about card reading. If somebody's just not moving anything forward, or they're not really making plans with you, or if it seems like they're otherwise engaged or sometimes people just have other priorities. They're just not, you know, wanting to focus on love or a connection. And you have to really listen to your intuition, how somebody's behaving, how they're talking, you know, not necessarily, you know, force or become overly attached to a connection like this. You could end up wasting your time waiting on them. You know, you have to allow people that space to go if they're not meant to be in your life. So your person could also overthink, like be very practical, detail oriented. Maybe they're a perfectionist. And it's like if something feels off or messy, they tend to kind of just shut off emotionally. They're emotionally unavailable. This person's going to come off as very emotionally unavailable or closed off. And yeah, Queen of Wands in the reverse. This could end up making you feel sad or rejected. But just remember, you know, how people show up for you isn't a measure of your worth. It's about where they are at. It's not always personal. So maybe you could feel a little rejected, or like like you're not good enough for this person, or you're, it just throws your energy off. It makes you feel undesirable in some way. But I don't think it's that. I think it could just be that this person already had a lot of other things going on, or other people they wanted to see or date, and it's just not, good timing. It could even be that there's a loss of attraction here too. You might find this person's lack of emotional availability, or their lack of direction, unattractive, because it's like, you're not going to be that into somebody. If they're not that into you, there's no need for you to keep pushing, or, engaging, or trying to seek validation from this person. There's this need to get your power back, get your energy back, and not be just another option in the crowd. Yeah, 10 of Cups. It's like ending this makes you more open for things that are truly going to be long-term fulfilling. And it could be that this person, getting that they could be, wanting to fight for something or reconcile. But we're going to go a layer deeper here. We're going to try to go a little deeper on why this person may be blowing hot and cold. Because fire, Wands is all about passion, attraction, and then it's like, and then it goes really cold with that 4 of Cups and the 5 of Cups. It's like a big letdown. So their true feelings, I'm also getting that their plans are just, they're changing up. This is classic changing up behavior, like a shift, like, their true feelings though, love struck, unexpected love, daydreaming and fantasizing. I'm getting that they may be wanting to slow walk this. Like if they felt this intensity with you, they weren't expecting it. They weren't expecting such a big declaration. Or you may have really come on strong, or maybe they even did. It's nothing to blame, but it was like there was a lot of passion, a lot of desire. It threw this person off because maybe they had other plans. They were not expecting you just to kind of show up in their life like a thunderbolt. And it's like they're wanting to slow things down. I definitely sense that with the 2 of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. Someone just kind of, like pulling on the reins. But it's like not wanting to get too caught up on daydreaming, fantasizing, imagining what could be. Especially if you or they pulled away suddenly. It was like there was this intensity to it and a lot of fantasizing, and then not knowing what to do, it feeling dramatic or unexpected. Because what they're showing you is that they're wanting to resist or fight with you, or maybe even start drama with you. They might like try to trigger you a little bit because they don't want you to get carried away or themselves to get carried away. Sometimes people, when they're feeling really intense, they get triggered, especially if it was not part of their plan. Maybe they just thought they were going to keep something casual or date around, and it was like, bam, you're falling in love, they're falling in love. That's intense. But they're showing you like that they don't necessarily want, they're showing you that they're strategizing. This could be like a game player, making a move, seeing what you're going to do, seeing if you're going to fight for the connection. They might actually want you to downgrade yourself a little bit It's like, not degrade, but like chase or be in a state of desperation. And it's because they're having feelings. So it's like, I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to see what you do. They want you to take action. And it's like, if you don't take action, it's going to be a big letdown. But they're a careful strategy in it to win it. This person could be very competitive, very fiery. Ooh, so it's like, and also they're strategizing, especially if other people are involved. Like if they're dating other people, it's like playing chess pieces on a chessboard. It's like, who's going to make moves? Who's going to fall into that, this person's little drama? Or who's going to fight for them? I could see that. I'm getting like a King of Swords energy with the chessboard. It's like King of Swords in the reverse or King of Wands in the reverse. Somebody that likes power, control. They want to see you get thrown off emotionally. They want to see what happens if they reject you. They want to see what maybe happens if somebody else here gets rejected. It's like they're enjoying the attention. This is definitely somebody that likes to have attention, and they like to get these feelings stirred up. This could also be somebody that likes the feelings of love at first sight, like the initial phases of a connection, but then they don't follow through. They future fake, right? Daydreaming. They want to create a fantasy. They want to stir up those feelings, but then they don't want to follow through. It's like, okay, and then they'll pull it away. That's what players do. And they're hiding this Three of Cups. What is this Three of Cups? Could they be hiding other people? Definitely could be third party. Yeah, a love offer. They're hiding that they want to make a love offer. A romantic new chapter. See, they may be wanting to get you up in your head. I don't know why they would be trying to confuse you. I think it's because this person doesn't like losing control. And it's like they're hiding. They could have even hidden from you that they made a love offer to somebody else. Or it's like this unexpected, they switch up on you like out of nowhere. They've met somebody, they're falling in love. Definitely inconsistent, flaky behavior. Very strategic. All out for themselves, wanting to kind of take their time and be the one that has the upper hand, because the whoever rejects whoever first, they usually have the upper hand. So they're hiding it, Knight of Pentacles. And they could even be hiding that they want to make an offer. They don't want to make it too easy for you. Maybe this is you with them. Maybe you're kind of playing hard to get. But there is that energy of like, oh, I can't let this get out of control. I have to pull way back because, they want to have that leverage. They're hiding it. They're hiding that they're wanting to make an offer, or maybe have made an offer to someone else. Ooh, they're jealous. This person's very competitive. If they sense that somebody else is in the picture, they don't like that. This person does not want any competition. So they may be testing you. I'm getting a lot of testing. Envious, jealous, they're competitive, but they hide it. This person could be cool as a cucumber when it comes to you. But it's throwing you off. It's making you feel rejected because you're like, wait a second. How do you go from hot and heavy, love at first sight, to being strategic and acting like you maybe want somebody else? Or it's like they're wanting to see if you're going to go with somebody else. Soulmate. Yes, somebody definitely fell hard and fast, coming home, complimenting each other. Could even simply be that this could be playing out like behind the scenes too. Like, let's say you've just met this person and things are hot and heavy, and yeah, there's other people, but it was like they weren't, they thought they could just play the field, and now it's like, bam. You know how when you find the one and it's just, things feel really good, they feel really right. It's very unique, it's different, you're not like other people. But they're envisioning a future, but they don't want to like lock anything down just yet because, yeah, under a spell. Ooh, somebody is under your spell. And it could be this Queen of Wands and the reverse Five of Cups. This could be somebody else's energy, right? Somebody else was not expecting this person to fall in love with you or fall in love with somebody. It's like, that's why everything's kind of hidden. Sometimes you don't know who else they were dealing with. And then it's like, oh, that person's feeling... that person could even create some drama for them because they're feeling rejected or disappointed as well. So I'm getting a lot of energy because there, with that Five of Wands, there's definitely envy, definitely other people that either want you or this person. And you may not know about that. You may just be kind of confused about the energy. But their next move, Four of Cups, they're going to cool things way down. They're going to act really detached. Or they've already detached from another person and it's like, wait a second, didn't we have plans? Or, you know, or are you going to make plans? Something like that. Like somebody else they were talking to. Keep an eye on this situation. I would not try to seek validation or try to compete or chase this person. I would pull way back because if there's somebody else in the picture, you don't want to get pulled into that. You don't want to just be a pawn on their chessboard for whatever is playing out here. Yeah, anger. Somebody's getting angry, resentful, not forgiving. I'm getting there's a past energy here as well. Either you're the past energy or somebody else is. And it's like, some of you are the past energy. Maybe you feel angered or slighted. But I'm almost getting it's like they were playing the field, dating, or just they were not expecting to fall in love with somebody, you or somebody else, and it was like bam. But somebody felt entitled to this person because there's envy, there's jealousy, there's challenges, and you may not even see this as coming. So if this is a new relationship, you may, you know, not even know. Yeah, hot and cold, but there's mixed signals. It's mind games on and off. I'm also getting that you may just kind of go cold, like you may shut your emotions off for this person because you sense something is off and it angers them because they're not getting their way about it. Don't allow somebody to manipulate you into reacting because this is a game. This is drama. And it's this mixed signal energy. But just keep in mind, wherever you stand in this energy, to not be quick to react out of character. You know, don't allow somebody to manipulate your energy or to get you, yeah, just to, I'm getting that. And don't ever measure your worth based on being put in comparison to other people either. You don't want, the only way to stay high vibrational is to not get pulled into mind games, manipulation, love offer one day and then completely shut down the next. That's just going to stir up all your competitiveness. It's going to trigger the ego. This person could come with a lot of ego. Maybe there's a lot of egos involved with this, but it definitely, yeah, eyes on you, studying you, looking you up. Somebody's watching you. Somebody's unhappy and they're watching. They're watching the situation. I'm getting like an obsession, jealous obsession, snooping, spying, someone watching to see how you react. Somebody's watching the relationship. Somebody's watching this person. So if they're not making an offer, it's because definitely something, yeah, being strategic, studying, wanting to see how you're going to behave. And a lot of people play this in the dating world. Like, it's like they'll do things to get you to play your move, your hand, to study you, to figure you out. You need to regroup and reconsider. You need to see something from a higher perspective. Is this somebody that you actually want to be with? What are you willing to fight for? What are you willing to put up with? You don't want to be putting up with games, conflict, drama, or confusion. You don't want all of that. You want to stay in your energy. And maybe you dodged a bullet. Like if this person gave an offer to someone else, you were protected because Spirit is wanting to keep you in a high vibration. You could be dodging a bullet by pulling back your energy because this person would have done something or switched up on you. And then they got kind of angry or resentful when they don't get their way, when you can anticipate their moods. They don't like that. And they're also dealing with somebody low vibrational that could be, keeping an eye on you, wanting to hurt you, wanting to break your heart. I don't like that. You don't manipulate people. You don't play with people's emotions and feelings. But sometimes this is the strategy that people use to remain in control. Unfortunately, that's something that you have to be aware of. Yeah, rejection, not interested. Somebody here is getting rejected, but it's unrequited love. It's not mutual. At the end of the day, you don't want somebody that you have unrequited love or rejection or not interested. You may even just pull back and reject this person, especially if they start playing games with you. But I feel like, the longing and missing you regret. The thing is you play games with people's heart, especially with people that you really feel a strong bond with. You're going to get burned in some way. Somebody's going to get burned here. Very heavy. But I think you have the potential to have happiness somewhere else. Yes, it may feel like a betrayal, what this person chooses to do, but this is the end of a cycle. It's like betrayal, then you can focus on your long-term happiness, not get caught up with whatever this person is up to. But you're definitely sensing something's off, and you have every reason to listen to your intuition in regards to that. I'm not liking this anger, manipulation, competitive tactic. What else do we need to know? And it's like the person that gets possessive and bitter and angry, they're the person that loses in the end. They're the ones that are going to end up having regrets. You staying high vibrational, you're going to have acceptance, growth, a higher perspective on it. Think of it that way. You're going to dodge a bullet through that acceptance. And yeah, don't let this person devalue you or let you feel discarded in some way or something to do with you. It has nothing to do with you. It has to do with their strategy, their games. And we have divine time. Greater forces are at play. Release control. All is working out for the highest good. Yet, definitely don't try to control this situation. You need to trust yourself. If something's off or not working out, or if someone drops the ball on you, you need to release control over that. That's what this person wants. They want to be able to have control. Players like to have the upper hand. They like to be the one to reject. They like to be the ones that have their options. They like to be the ones that get everybody to compete for them. You have to release control. Game over. When you release control, that's when you allow the greater forces at play to protect you. And then we have spring, Seven of Pentacles. Something you've been working on is really coming into fruition too. New growth and abundance. Ooh, I like that. And we have, this pursuing your passion. Don't get caught up or distracted by this person. There's a new opportunity here. Also, collective, some of you have been falling in love with new people and bringing in new energy. And you definitely have people from your past that feel a certain way about that. Like I said, the energies could all be flip-flopped. You may have just fallen in love and you shifted your energy. Things can shift really fast. And karmic energy from your past or their past can really throw everything off. But there's something, Seven of Pentacles, this is something that you've been investing in for a while that has the ability to put you to the next level or take you to the next level. Don't let it distract you, whatever's going on with this person. Please, for the love of God, don't. I don't like it because it's like, and I can't tell if it's a newer energy. Well, we do have love at first sight. There's definitely some of that new energy, a romantic new chapter, new love offers, new things being thrown out, new things in the mix. Planting new seeds, new opportunities. Don't be tempted to go back or get triggered. We have soul family. Prepare to meet those who share similar frequency levels as you. Yes, Ten of Cups. This could be your soul family. You're going to be meeting some new people, making new connections, elevating beyond karmic cycles. So that's really exciting. You have some very exciting things happening beyond what's going on with this person. You also need to be strategic. Think about your long-term goals. You need to focus on in it to win it for yourself. It's not about them. One more. New love. A new romantic relationship is unfolding that will be deeply meaningful to you. Yeah. Somebody's getting a whole new relationship, and people from the past are feeling very triggered about that. And rebellion, think outside of the box and stretch the boundaries of what could be. So you need to have a larger vision for yourself. Some of you are have outgrown stagnant karmic energy, and you're ready for this new stuff, new people. Aquarius, the 11th house is all about community and networking. One more and then we'll close this out though. This is interesting. You definitely have some drama going on, possibly behind the scenes that you don't even know about. Stay on path. Out of chaos comes creation. Ooh, Amazonite, carnelian, peach moonstone, and red jasper. It's very important to stay balanced. Keep your energy balanced and grounded. Don't let this destabilize you. And also manifestation. Manifestation is the fruition of confidence and belief. Yeah, stay confident. Whatever's going on, don't allow it to derail your confidence, because regret and reaction and sadness, they throw you out of alignment. They throw your energy off balance, and then it's like you're constantly having to rebuild. But there's, out of this chaos, something is being created and destined. Follow your instincts. They lead to the truth. Follow your instincts about this person or situation. And it could have been a karmic test too. Sometimes you feel like you're being tested by the universe a little bit when big things are happening. So please like, share, and subscribe, and I'll leave it there. Bye.